we're making homemade vanilla granola. Yum-y. All right, so now, I did this before, so I'm not gonna go in grand detail like I did the last time, but I am gonna kind of do a refresher course on the types of oats, okay? Let's start with the least processed oat, okay? They were 59 cents, but here you go. These, it's probably easier to look in the thing here. These are called steel cut oats, okay? They are the least processed of our oat family, okay? So basically, it looks like brown rice that's been chopped in half. That's what it looks like. Oh, Linda, you have a lot of storms too. I'm sorry. Well, Linda, I will pray for peace and calm and love just coming your way, Linda. Anyway, this is steel cut oats. These are the least processed, okay? Because they have some hump to them. This is what you might, you heard Irish oats. This is what they eat. It's a mouthful. It's a chewy thing, okay? The second in the process is old-fashioned oats, sometimes called rolled oats, okay? All right, so old-fashioned oats are rolled. So you see how they're flat? So I'm gonna do my hand, and that probably looks like things you've seen, right? That's a rolled oat. So it has been steamed, and then it went into a roller. So you see, these weren't steamed. They're just hard and crunchy, right? These were steamed, so it puffed them up, and then it went through a roller, and it flattened them out, okay? Okay, so that's the rolled oats. These are quick oats. I know, I buy big containers of everything. Okay, so quick oats are steamed and rolled and then rolled again, okay? So here's what, let me get less. Hold on, less. So these are almost in pieces, right? Compared to, let me see if I can do this. La and la. Okay, you see how these are the rolled oats? They're like whole pieces of an oat. These are like little tiny pieces, like they've been all smashed up, okay? Gail, you like the steel cut. You like these? Huh, interesting. It's just a little chewy for me, but that's just me. Okay, when you're making homemade granola, the storms are not too serious. Oh, you're praying the storms are not too serious. I was like, do you know that? I didn't know that. When you're making oatmeal, like you're gonna eat oatmeal, a lot of times if it's the quick, right, you use this. This doesn't take long to cook, right? The rolled oats take longer to cook, but you need to check when you're doing a recipe which one, because this can turn to mush really fast. The quick oats can turn to mush really fast. Homemade granola, I am using the rolled oats, okay? I've not seen a recipe using steel cut, except just to eat them regularly. But maybe I'll have to look, because now I have a whole container of them. But they were only 59 cents, so woohoo. Okay, so those are our differences. Interestingly enough, just in case you don't remember this, and I will tell you, the nutritional value between, you have to chew a whole lot, you have to cook a little bit longer and chew a little more, a little less. You don't have to chew it all, you could gum these, is identical. They're identical. The nutritional value between steel cut, rolled, and instant are all the same. There's no, it's like, if I chew a little harder, the nutritional value, no. They're all the same. So there you go. There are more people in here that have not said hello. Say good morning. Say good morning. Say hello. Steel cut oats are great in the pressure cooker. Huh. Okay. But are you just making like oatmeal, Vicky? I use part rolled oats when making oatmeal cookies. because I bought them and didn't like them. Sharon, I love that. Does Lane like them? Because, I don't know. Good morning, Lisa from Florida. Is the hurricane going to miss you? Oh, Daryl from Kentucky. No, it's probably Irene. You probably share an account, and this is probably Irene. Is it Irene or Daryl? I think it's Irene. But hello, Kentucky, either way. Yo-ho, Victoria. Hello, Sandy. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Big old bowl. Yes, Daryl. Yes, Irene. I'm going with Irene. Okay, big old bowl. That's what I'm doing. I hope so, but we're gloomy today. Well, supposedly the hurricane is headed to Houston, at least one of them. Hope drop-off went well. Yes, Tracy, I told my tale of woe. Whoa, I tell you. It was a little boo-hooey. Okay, so we're going to use... Now, if you have your math skills, you can cut this down or increase it any way you want. Oh, in the cookies. Okay. I'm just making a batch. So a batch for me, this is a batch for me. So you can use your math skills and say, I don't want that much. It's me all by myself, although this lasts forever and it's really good. You're gonna need 3 cups of rolled oats. Rolled, I tell you. 2. I know, I didn't measure precisely, but you know me. You're lucky I had the measuring cup out at all, I tell you. Okay, we're moving all the oats that direction. Okay, so there you go. Now, to this is our little oats. Now you're gonna need, if you want nuts or seeds, this is the time when you add them. Nuts or seeds. All right, I have sliced almonds. These were on sale too, look, $1.79. Okay, so I'm gonna add, you know what? It's wholly up to you. But I'm gonna add about a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, a cup. If you like a lot of nuts, put a lot of nuts in there. You can use walnuts, pecans, whatever you like. Whatever you like. We stopped at Buc-ee's on the way back. Those are the cinnamon sugar, praline-like pecans. So good. So good. All right, so there's this. Now, seeds. When I make this, a lot of times, especially for me, I will use pepitas. It's a seed, right? Pepitas are a seed. You can use pumpkin seeds. You can use whatever kind of seeds I've used sesame seeds. This particular batch is for my oldest daughter, and she's not a big seed fan. So I'm not gonna put these in, but this is what normally goes in mine. Okay, once you've added whatever seed you want and whatever nut you want. If you have a nut allergy, if you don't like nuts, don't put nuts in here. If none of the seeds look appetizing to you, don't put seeds in here. I mean, you know, it's wholly up to you. The great thing about this is you can tailor it to what you like to eat. It's just yours. It's not in a box and you go, well, I like everything in there except, right? Because this is all yours. Okay, once we got that in there, then we're gonna have to add some brown sugar. Yum. Now, if you say, I don't like brown sugar, it's too sweet, I would prefer just white sugar, I'm sure you could do that. Is pepita a pumpkin seed? I think it's like a pumpkin seed. Yeah, I think it probably is. They look almost the same. The only difference is the pumpkin seeds looked a little flatter and wider. This didn't, but. And the other thing you need to be careful of is if it says salted, pay attention, because if you don't want that salty flavor in here, don't get the salted ones. Okay, so we're just gonna use a 1/4 cup. Now, you need the brown sugar. I'm just telling you, you need the brown sugar, even if you go, oh, too sweet. Because the brown sugar is what kind of really helps all of this meld together and be all yummy. And I'm telling you, you need the brown sugar, okay? Now, we're also gonna need 2 different liquids. And here's, again, where you can make some options. You can use canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever. I will tell you that I really prefer the coconut oil. Now, I had never realized that coconut oil came in a liquid form. Hello? Because every time I bought coconut oil, it was, you know, in this thing that looked like Noxzema. And so you had to melt it. And so I'm like, ugh. But then I found this liquid coconut oil, and I like that. And it doesn't really taste like coconut. It's just a nice oil. Okay, so to our recipe, we're gonna add a third of a cup. I'm gonna use coconut oil. Again, you can use canola oil or vegetable oil or what floats your boat. Oh look, all gone. I'm emptying. I made another, I know, I usually have a ton of these. Okay, in we go. Okay, now we need another liquid. And this again is up to you. My favorite liquid to use, I would say that if oh, here it is maple syrup. Not pancake syrup. That's a whole different ball of wax. Maple syrup. Oh, Rebecca, look, wait. Rebecca has to see my flowers. Hold on. Ta-da, look at my pretty flowers, Rebecca, in my Andes canister. Isn't that pretty? Okay, there we go. Coconut oil to make essential oil roller. Yeah, you can use coconut oil for anything. Okay, so my preference is maple syrup. I love the smell. I love the taste. It's, and I use, this is not cheap, right? 100% grade A amber color. You can get the light one. You can get the dark one. You can get whatever you want. You could use honey. If you prefer honey, you could use honey. So that's totally up to you. I'm using maple syrup, okay? And we need a third of a cup of that. Now, I'm emptying a whole lot of stuff. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it. I have another one. Because, you don't want to skimp on the sweetener. Well, I don't. Okay, a third of a cup. There we go. And that's easy to remember. Of our two little liquids, we need a third of a cup of each, right? So a third of a cup of oil and a third of a cup of honey or maple syrup. I really wouldn't use pancake syrup. But I mean, it's your granola. Use whatever you want to. Now, here's the cool part and the thing where you're going to go. I think that recipe's wrong, but in fact, it is not. You are going to need 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now, that being said, when I made it this morning, I read it wrong, and I put in 4 tablespoons of vanilla extract. And it was lovely. So I'm gonna give you the recipe for 4 teaspoons, but Mama's using 4 tablespoons because it tasted really good. Okay, and I'm using the vanilla that we made. This is the caramel vanilla. Remember, we made that, and we finally tasted it on Wednesday. I have to tell you, when you go somewhere in the middle of the week and you come back to, I swear, Philip and I both swore that it was like Monday morning this morning. I'm like, oh, did we take the trash out? No. I don't know how my parents dealt with me going to college because we have Life 360. Do you have that app? Well, we have Life 360. So I can tell where she is all the time. I can tell when she's in her dorm room. I can tell this morning when she went to the dining hall and had breakfast. I know I'm lurking on her, right? I'm stalking her. Okay, is that it? Yes, Cindy, that is it. Now I'm gonna use a bigger doodah, a purple one to match my new purple. Okay, now we're gonna give this a stir. Again, remember, anything you want in here, the sky's the limit. It's my new vanilla that I made. It's the caramel vanilla that we use the caramel vodka. Remember we did the caramel vodka? It was, our trash day is Monday also. It's the one that I liked. I love Life 360 too. And but you don't want to sound too stalky. So even though I know she's up and I know she's gone to the dining hall, I'll say, good morning, are you awake? Even though I know she is. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. Okay, that's it. Look at that. So it's all coated. The biggest thing that you want to pay attention. Okay, so remember we put in brown sugar. Okay, so here's my brown sugar in there. See, brown sugar. My brown sugar isn't all clumpy. But in case you have clumpy brown sugar, make sure you break it up because you don't want just a big old wad. Okay. Now, ooh, you need a baking sheet. Okay, baking sheet. And we're just gonna dump this. Would you add your dried fruit? No. Vicki, I add the dried fruit and all of that at the end. And I'll show you because I am gonna add some dried fruit. One, because I don't want it to get mushy. I don't know. I like my dried fruit just the way it is, okay? I love you just the way you are. That's what I sing to my dried fruit. Okay. Now, you're going to look at this and say, wow, that is a light color. Can you see? I'm going to pop you down a little bit. See the light color? And that's fine because that's what it's going to be. We're going to go in and we're going to, this is, you know when it's wet, it doesn't want to like spread out. So if you turn your spatula or your spoon on the edge, like you're chopping it, it'll actually like separate it out so that you can spread. Isn't that cool? Separate it. No cinnamon and no salt. I did not add salt. I did not add salt. No. Partially because I just didn't want salt in here. I just did it. Now, if you want some cinnamon, we could do that. That's an option. That would be a vanilla cinnamon one. Let's just, for giggles, let's just do that. I mean, it would be better if you did it and then you mixed it all up, but you know, whatever. Just have a gentle hand. I'll get a big old clump because I said that, right? La, la, la. Okay, so if you like cinnamon, put some cinnamon in there, although do it before you stir it, right? If you like nutmeg, you could do that on there. If you, instead of vanilla extract, you want to use almond extract, I've done that before, and that is lovely too. Yes, 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 it is. Okay, little cinnamon on there. Ta and da. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Did you hear that? Not 350, not 375, 300 degrees. Low. We're going to put this in for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we're gonna pull it out and toss it around. Stir it around, make sure nobody's sticking to the bottom. Then we're gonna put it back in for another 15 minutes. 30 minutes at 300 degrees, in we go. You ready? And, ooh, we have granola. There we go. Now you see how much darker that is? Look, and that's just for that short amount of time. Now, if you have, because this happens every time, as soon as it comes out, even though you need to let it cool, take either your spatula or your spatula, one of these, and go through and do one of these numbers. Because even as it's cooling down, it might get sticky to the bottom. You don't want it sticky to the bottom, okay? So there you go. We're gonna take this, and I'm gonna be naughty and just use the exact same bowl. I know it's a little wet, but I'm okay with that. All right, so we're gonna put all of our granola into a bowl. I mean, maybe you have time, right? Because you have 30 minutes. You could wash your bowl and dry your bowl, and then put your granola in the bowl, okay? In the bowl we go. Okay, so remember I said that thing about sticky? Okay, see, I got a little sticky right here, okay? Which is fine. All right, now this is the one I made earlier. So remember in that one we just did, I didn't put the little papitas in there. This one actually has them in there. So see? Okay, look how pretty. That's the almond. Look how pretty that got. So good. Good morning, Susan. Good to see you. Okay, so now there's all that. Now we're gonna add our additional add-ins. So fun. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna add is golden raisins. You can add regular raisins. I just like the golden ones. And again, how much you add is up to you. I figure about a half a cup of everything, really, for me. And that way, I feel like I get a good mix of everything. Now look how big my bowl is. We're making quite a bit. I also bought sweetened diced pineapple. You can put any kind of dry fruit that you want in here. Now, if you do things like figs or apricots or, you know, the bigger, I would actually take a knife and dice those up a bit because again, What do I say? It's all about the perfect bite. Look at these. These are like the perfect size. You don't have to cut these up at all. All right, so I'm gonna put pineapple in here. I bought 2 of these because Cassie really likes them. Boo-hoo, she's not here. Okay, so there goes my pineapple in there. And of course, I'm a sweet hound. Now, did it hurt that I already put brown sugar in here and I put maple syrup in here? It didn't hurt my feelings at all. I'm gonna add chocolate chips. Now, before I put the chocolate chips in, let me tell you what I found today. Look at these. Espresso morsels to put in, and they're made with real coffee. And they actually taste like coffee. I'm not a big fan of this, but if you like espresso, and I think probably if you were making brownies, that might be good. It's like really coffee. And considering I drink mine with, you know, more creamer than coffee, not my favorite thing, but there you go. Okay, so I have all my fruit in here because we're fruity. Now I'm gonna add chocolate chips. Now, you don't have to put chocolate chips in yours. Maybe you're more healthy than I am. I want something that tastes good. You could use white chocolate chips. That's pretty. And that's Philip's favorite. Or I'm just using regular chocolate chips. Normally, I would use mini chocolate chips. Do you know that when I went to the store last night, there were no mini chocolate chips to be had? Oh well. I would say put in a half a cup. Or if you're bad like me, you can put in the whole thing. Butterscotch chips are very good in here. Oh, I mean, it's just like, it's like making your perfect cereal. I'm not joking. It's kind of like when you go to the store and you're looking around, you go, well, that sounds good, but I don't like cranberries. Oh, cranberries. You can put cranberries in here. Raisins. You can do whatever you want. Or you're looking and you go, oh, that's okay, but I don't like walnuts. See, this is so good. And that's it. Look at that. That's it. Now you have to put it in a container. This is a cookie jar. I think it's supposed to be a cookie jar, but you know, whatever. It's going in mine. Okay, watch me do this. Watch. Because it's really easier to do that. Because if you try to pour, then I'm going to make a big old mess. So, and quite frankly, you don't need the plastic bag on your hand. You could just use your hand. But you know how I am about my hands getting all yucky. Yucky, yucky, I tell you. Okay, so, hold on. I can usually get the whole thing in this one. We'll see. I did add a lot of extra today. Let's see. Go in. Oh no, it all goes in. I knew that. There we go. Ta and da. Look at that. So this is my yummy granola. That should last us, if everybody's eating granola, that should last us for about a week. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 weeks. It depends. What I found is that a lot of parents, when their kids go to college, they realize that a bowl of cereal is perfectly fine for dinner. And I'm perfectly fine with a bowl of cereal. Let's put some in my little bowl, shall we? Okay. I should get a spoon, huh? No, I'm just gonna do this. Watch. You could get a spoon and spoon some in, I do suppose. But I'm not doing that. Oh, look at the chocolate chips. So good. Now, you might also want some fruit because you have dried fruit in here. But what I found is actual fruit is really good as well. So you could use like any kind of canned fruit. You could use fruit cocktail. I love fruit cocktail in mine. However, that being said, I saw these and I had to show them to you. Have you all seen donut peaches? These are called donut peaches. Has anybody ever seen donut peaches? Okay, they smell good and they are just a scoop. I have a scoop over there, but I didn't bring the scoop. All right, so these are donut peaches. I just think these are the cutest little things, right? So cute, so cute. So I'm gonna cut up a little donut peach. So cute. And they taste really good. I think they're a little, for me, they're a little sweeter than just a regular old peach. And I'm not gonna skin it. I'm just gonna dump it in there. No. Yes, aren't they amazing? I just think they're amazing. So I'm just gonna cut them up. No skin included. And that way, see, I'm being better. Oh, you just had some last night. Wow. I guess maybe this is the season for them. But they're so cute. They're so cute. They were on sale. So you know me. That's why I bought them, because they were on sale. The great thing about granola is it's not just a breakfast food. I mean, it kind of is. But you can eat it with any kind of milk that is your milk. You can eat it with yogurt. You can have it with ice cream. I mean, because I didn't have any. Oh, you grilled some. Yum. That's awesome. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Okay, now I'm going to stir that up just a little bit. Because I probably put too much in my bowl. I tend to do that. Okay, adding milk. I drink almond milk. So, sorry. You drink whatever kind of milk you like. Ugh! But I have to taste, right? And so, here we go. Oops. Brand new almond milk thing, so I don't want to make a mess. Okay. Almond milk. Ugh. Okay, and here we go. Look at this. Look, look, look. Look at that. Look how yummy that is. You see the nuts, you see the chocolate chips, you see the oats, you see the almonds, raisins. There's a little piece of pineapple on there, and then of course our fresh peach. I know it has a lot of sweet in there, but I feel like I'm being healthy. Oh, do you like your granola dry? I feel like I'm being healthy. And with all the storms headed my way, I need something to feel good about. And so this is what I'm going to feel good about today. Again, it lasts for quite a while. I mean, you know, seal it up. You don't even have to have a cutesy little Polish pottery canister thing. You can put it in zip top bags, right? Or plastic, whatever you want. So there you go. I know you can eat it like trail mix. You don't even need milk. So if the electricity goes out, I don't have to cook anything. I can either just eat it by the handful or pour some milk over there. The yummy dance of joy. I know. So that's today. Was there anything else I was going to show you? Nope. I think that's all. Don't forget that tomorrow is Sunday, day of rest. I know you're probably going, day of rest? You were gone for 2 days. I know, but it's Sunday, so we're not going to have a show tomorrow. But we will be back on Monday at 11 o'clock. So from my kitchen in my new apron to yours, I hope your day is filled with the feeling that you're healthy, that you're a little nutty and a little fruity, and it's okay. Because if we're a little nutty and a little fruity, we can weather any storm. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you again on Monday morning. Have a great one. Bye-bye.